just a perfectly benign trinket that I'm going to give you precisely detailed instructions on how exactly to handle. Meg's voice drops to a whisper. Keep your voice down and don't wave that thing around. Listen carefully, Durcar. I don't know how these ogres got a hold of it, but that's the thing's a Titan artifact. I'm no expert. That's the thing's a Titan artifact. I'm no expert, but just that fact alone probably makes it older than the sand we're standing on. I also know that things like this are nothing but trouble. I don't want anything to do with it. Take it south to the Valley of the Watchers, and give it to a blood elf named Andoran Dawnrise there. Don't ask any question, Babe, please.
See you around, friend.
Oh, please, but I'm a protagonist. I must ask questions. Must butt into everything. I hate that phrase, but yeah, I have to get involved in everything, damn it. Actually, there was a Blood Elf Death Knight before, captured by Sylvanas, over here in the Playgrounds. He was playing not too nice with a human Death Knight. They were at war with each other, but he was playing too nice for Sylvanas' viewpoint. So she captured him, dragged him back to... This is in Cataclysm, by the way. To the Undercity. The human Death Knight follows. They had a bit of a brothers in death sort of relationship going on. That's why they played a bit nice. So he followed, and nothing ever came of that. And it's really damn weird. Because, like, you know, they're set up there. What is Sylvanas gonna do? And nothing happens. She moves quick. She dies quick too. But, like, you know, there's a setup there and nothing ever happens. It's really damn weird. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and get to Mitchell. They just kind of forgot about that side quest. As far as I know. As far as I've heard. Maybe they actually do continue it, and that would be great. But I haven't heard anything about that. Like, she captured him to make him more amenable to her things, or to her methods. And we haven't seen him since Cataclysm, to my knowledge. Maybe he has been around, but I don't know. It seems like yet another plot thing that that they started but never finished. Like in, I've mentioned this a few times, but in you know, when they brought up Farlands, we were going to do a water one, but they never finished. But they couldn't get it to, you know, to work right. So they just decided to drop it and say that the guy got free by another venturing party. That's what I heard was the now canonical answer. But I don't know if that's true. But Neptune is now free. He's recently sent aid to the Broken Shore. So yeah, it's just weird. But sorry, it could be a case like that. But even then, in that case, at least we got something to wrap it up. As half-assed as it was, you know. In this, I don't think there is any answer. Hopefully we'll get it at some stage. Keep in mind, I'm from an mostly Alliance perspective. If, you know, these tension between Gen and Sylvanas and go by, maybe that guy may end up coming back into the picture. I'm thinking, obviously, true, like something between, like, there's more the actions between Gen and Sylvanas continue. That guy ends up cropping up in due to one of the things, basically. Also, I noticed this was I'm collecting scented parts, and these are the scented par. Yeah, punny. But you know, maybe, like, say again, attack some, you know, some big scuffle breaks out, and that guy's set loose as a weapon by Sylvanas, or something like that. You know, that kind of thing could happen. Like, since Cataclysm, she's been experimenting on him, kind of thing, or torturing him, breaking him. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Certainly though, saying that, like I said, I'm coming from a mostly Lions perspective. Maybe he has propped back up and is, perfectly fine. Maybe like he's in the story again. But last I saw, he wasn't. Similarly, the Death Knight that went after him hasn't only appeared in Mount Hyjal, and as far as I know, as far as I remember, he hasn't ever appeared again. And it was like the burning of Mount Hyjal when a ton of NPCs appeared to help fend off the elementals. I was going to say the Burning Legion invasion, but the fire elementals, including like Nat Pagal and Chromie and whatnot. So, meh.
What's shaking?
Have you got enough? These ogres don't look like the type to like small portions. Ugh. This entire camp is like a sampler course of awful smells. Let's not handle these things any longer than we have to. Okay, babe, listen up. There's two ways to get people to do what you want. You can provide goods, services, and things people want, or it can beat the living daylights out of them. I've found it's useful to do both at the same time, and you're pretty familiar with both methods by now. Take these little silted treats and go beat some ogres dizzy, then give them the treat before you knock them completely dead, okay?
Go get him, champ.
Interesting methods. They're just chopped up bits of silted. Village Order Cartel. Sorry, I forgot how burly I am. Village Order Cartel promotional delicacy morsels. Fucking Wind Fury. I'm just going to try and weaken him with this. There. Me sorry, no hurt. Yeah, this is going to be awkward due to my overall leveling. Maybe if I took off my weapons. Might be going a bit too far. Pop it. Go. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep popping the lightning here because it's go. It's like my weakest attack, and they just keep saying me sorry, no hurt. Okay, go. Oh, there's ore here in the middle of the camp. Oh, nice. There's some mithril. I got black vitriol. Sorry, not vitriol. Vital? I have no idea. Okay, there we go. Because he was eating, he was immune to that one axe strike to the knee. Okay, I noticed using this is the 1 and 2 is actually quite a useful thing. Rawr, me smash orc. Ooh, Christ the crit. The brutes. Can I send these guys up? Should be. I thought it was for a moment it was only certain orcs who could be signed up. For a moment, remember when I had the Titan artifact? Still do, actually. I thought it was actually going to turn out to be some weird bomb. But no, it was a Titan artifact. Just, the way she was like, don't be waving it around. I was waiting for it, because it will explode. Kind of comment. But no. Okay. So we're most of the way done with this place, which is good progress. And I actually have recorded for way too long. So I'm going to have to wrap it up now. I'm waking up at 10, so I need to get some sleep. Good job. You've taught half the ogres here to fear and respect anything vaguely orc-shaped. It's amazing what a little reward will do to people, do to keep people under your thumb, isn't it? By the way, it's amazing what a little reward will do to keep people under your thumb, isn't it? Here's your reward, by the way. What's with that look? That is funny. Now we have to deal with
Be
Sand
careful
Scraper.
out there.
My other assistants are making sure our proud new comrades are put into comfy cages and shipped to where they're needed most, for the Horde. Meanwhile, we've got one last item on our agenda, Sandscraper, the chief of the Dunmole clan. It's probably too dumb to even be aware of what we're doing here, but I absolutely loathe unfinished business, babe. He's working in the den just over to the west. Knuckle down, take him out, and we'll be good. Then we'll be good to sign off on this, okay?
Keep your ear to the ground.
Okay. I'll go kill him, and then I think I can wrap up. Few enforcers still sticking around his place. I'll just drive through this guy and drag him in to engage this guy, or drag this guy out. Either or. Crash lightning. Should be able to handle both. Hit him. Sandscraper flies into a frenzy. Oh, that was easy. Probably thinks. Let me start again. No, actually, my weapons are fine. I'm still too used to thinking they're underleveled. But no, I've gotten a pretty good fixer-upper in recent areas, which is good. Because for too long, I've been using stuff from Northern Barons, which is a bit low level.
Yeah.
And now, and that's a wrap. Nothing left here for us but sand. Good job, babe. Wow, maybe I shouldn't be so hasty. Did you find anything in that ogre den?
Catch you on the flip side.
And now it leads us to over here. And Doran will know. And this is Adara, Easy Money, Flynn, Tropical Paradise Beckons. That could be, I think that's actually an Oldham quest, so I won't be getting that for a while. Oldham is, as you see there, an 83 to 84 zone. A fun enough one, but irrelevant to us. Just pretend that is mountain. As of time in game, actually, as of time in game, that is revealed, but it's too high level for us. So, yeah. And yeah, that is an Oldham quest. Let me see if the NPCs are even there. Because maybe due to phasing they aren't. There was actually an interesting experiment done before, and it was talked about on World Warcast. Not sure if you can still get these old episodes. Some things start taking down their old things. Some podcasts start taking down their old episodes after a certain point, I think. But a person tried to see how far you could get in WoW without killing. This is back Rat of the Lich King time. And they managed to get to level 30 by the time they had this little interview. So yeah. There's actually quite a few, and the NPCs are here, but they're completely irrelevant. I can actually talk to some people.
Hey there.
Ahoy! This is Dara. And there's Tanzir, and there's Domesticated Kodo, Mac, Samir, and that's Bud. Bud you'll meet in Rat of the Lich King. He keeps turning up in later ones. But, Christ, I forgot again what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh well, if you want to know what I was saying, please, remind me what I was, ask me in the comments, give me a timestamp, because I completely blanked on what I was saying. Oh, that's a Goblin Zeppelin. Small one. I think. Makes me think of it anyway. You can actually get Goblin Zeppelins in Warcraft 3. If you went to a particular building, you could, there's the camp. If you went to a particular building, you could On some maps there'll be particular buildings that if you visited you could buy from the goblins, such as the Zeppelins. You could also buy goblin sappers, which are a suicide unit. You could get different things. The Zeppelins are useful because on at least one mission I can think of, you actually couldn't complete it without use of a Zeppelin. You'd probably want more than one, by the way. There's rivers that you can't cross without use of a Zeppelin. So, yeah. I'm really annoyed that I forgot completely what I was saying. I know I was saying that Oldham was too high levels in 83 to 84 zone. Won't be going there yet. That is canonically down as of right now, but it's still too high level for us. At least I think it's canonically down. Then I just wanted to stroll up and see the NPCs, and I was talking about something else that I can't remember. It's irritating. Do not loiter. We've work to do here. Of all that, you found this in an ogre den? Unthinkable. I'm amazed you didn't try to smash it to pieces. And with any luck, Shaman will be able to obtain even more fascinating antiquities here, if you're willing to help. We're not the only ones who have discovered the value of the South Moon runes. The dwarves of the Explorers League have swarmed here. Actually, I think I said this a second ago, but I'll say it again. I think that's meant to be canonically open. Apparently that opens up with the Cataclysm. The occulting device failed. But, because of the Deathwing. But I'm not sure if it's canonically, like, as of our expedition right now, our time frame, is it open? Maybe it lingered a bit after the Cataclysm first, you know? I'm not sure. As far as I know, I think it dropped once Cataclysm hit. Canonically, according to the time frame. Like Rattle Lich, the games don't make this explicit, but between Rattle Lich King and Cataclysm, between Rattle Lich King and Cataclysm, there's a 3-year time period. 3-year time period. Either that or it's at the end of Cataclysm and Pandaria. There's a 3-year period. One or the other. You know, there's time periods here. If you just played the game, you'd think you're going straight from Lich King to Cataclysm, you know? But there's actually a time period in between. So, maybe there's a time frame here that's not being made clear. It's kind of irritating like that. You have to buy the war novels to find that out. The IRL books. We're not the only ones who have discovered the value of the South Moon runes. The dwarves of the Explorers League have swarmed there, taking artifacts and inscriptions for the Alliance. I don't think I have to explain much further. We not allow the discoveries here to fall into the hands of the Alliance. So as many dwarves as you can, and drive them from the ruins. Fragments of language. At the South Moon ruins, just east of here, we've made some finds. My colleagues have found stone shards engraved with ancient writings, newly exposed by the shifting sands. The writings are in no known language, though they bear resemblance to markings we've seen on the other runes of the Titans. Deciphering them could reveal many more secrets. Unfortunately, my colleagues are also busy defending tablets from the Alliance. I need you to go to the South Moon ruins and retrieve the tablets yourself. Marshall Expeditions Recruiter. To the Thunderdrome. Might be able to use that to maybe downglitch the other thing. Hey, you look like a discriminating adventurer. Are you looking for something different, something exotic, something profitable? Well, shake the sand out of your boots because I got a proposition for you. Weldon Marshall's looking for competent sellswords such as yourself. He's set up camp at Marshall's Stand, just southeast of the volcano, in the center of the lush Ungoro crater. Then again, paradise isn't for everyone, Orc. It's up to you. Your tropical oasis awaits. The Thunderdrome. Hey friend, you interested in excitement, adventure, money, violence? Well then, you'd better like violence, because they've just reopened the Thunderdrome in Gadgetan. It was sad to see it unused for so long, what with the injury lawsuits and the racketeering charges and the copyright infringement. But it's back, and just waiting for burly, savage folk like you to enter and throw down with the foulest opponents ever. Head to Gadgetan and talk to Dr. Deerwell to sign up. And tell your friends. Let's head back to Gadgetan. I can mail some stuff to Hunter and